Alright, so check it out. We're just going to do a ground station overview today. Short little video. Just figured I would show some people my ground station. I had a couple people asking for a couple shots of what it looks like. So this is the small rundown of my used-to-be simple ground station. We'll start off here with the power system here. Right now I have two 4,000 milliamp battery packs, 3 cells powering the immersion power box, which is that little silver and red rimmed guy there. I'm running 2 batteries, even though it's a bit overkill for the device. I can usually put a 3,300 milliamp single on there, and it runs for a couple hours at least before I ever really need charging. But this way I figured I really wouldn't have to worry about charging the batteries for it for a while. That power supply box, the distribution box there, has 2 power ins and 4 power outs. I like to use that because that way everything's getting good clean power off of the batteries, not each one drawing trickles and this and that from a single battery. And from that power box here I have everything plugged in. I have my 1.3 video receiver right here is plugged in through the power. I only have 1 right now. I would really like to get 2 and get a diversity for it, but I don't mind not having it because I do get plenty of range with this omnidirectional here. My Mad Mushroom, which isn't hooked up right now, it's just kind of sitting in that hole. I do have a 3-turn helical on the front right now because I'm flying indoors in my house, and this thing penetrates straight through the entire house. You can see over here on the other side, I have my Immersion RC 2400 Duo, which is a 2.4 diversity receiver, so I've got my omnidirectional up top. I have a 9-turn helical out front. I'll get over on that other side here in a moment. And I also can power that 2.4 with the same plug that plugs into the 1.3. I just gotta unplug it and swap it over, and then change the video out from my 1.3, which is this orange and silver one here. I just switch that over and plug that over to the Immersion RC box. And then again, coming down here to that video splitter, it's just a cheap $25 video amplifier. I have my 5.8 gigahertz receiver as my first plug-in because that's what goes to my goggles, and my goggles are usually the most important video screen, so I just have that in the first one with the gain turned all the way up. And I've got my LCD screen plugged into another one of the notches, and then I also have my ready-made RC 1000 DVR, which looks exactly like my FPV Japan that I bought 2 years ago. They just have their name on it now and supposedly some new software, but I sure as hell can't tell the difference. Got a couple extra antennas, my smaller 2.4 crosshair and my larger 10 decibel crosshair for 1.3. I don't do much long range right now, but I'm definitely going to be getting out there. So I figured the way FPV is so popular and everything keeps getting sold out, I might as well stock up on it. And then of course I also have my 5.8 Fat Shark 250 milliamp repeater on my ground station. That way I'm able to fly separately from my ground station. I don't actually have to. I don't know if you can see that that screen is definitely on inside the goggles here, which are completely wireless from the ground station, so I can take those anywhere. And I have a skew planar on there also. I probably don't need that either because I'm not doing much banking and turning, but I had the antennas, so I've got that. And my Fat Sharks also have I have a 1.3 chip for the inside, and I have a 2.4 chip, so if I wanted to forget the ground station altogether, I could just fly straight from the Fat Shark goggles, but I like the ground station and having more power going to my antennas. And then this was just my small quad right now that I have working the camera system right there. The video, there's my 1.3 video transmitter that came from ready-made RC with my 12 volt, actually it's a 5 volt step up since these are single cell batteries running it. And you can see Hey, that's me wearing a GoPro on my head. And then there's again a quick view of the front with my helical antennas on there. So that's pretty much it. That is the ground station. So thanks for checking it out.